Hi, and welcome back to Trifecta Pilates. My name is Beth. In today's Pilates class, we're going to up the ante a little bit and use some light weights to make the exercises even more challenging and even more effective. I'm choosing 3-pound weights, but you can even use 2 pounds or 1 pound weights as well. If you're ready to get started, join me on the mat. We're going to get started having a seat at the bottom edge of our mat, legs parallel to one another, a weight in each hand. Inhale, exhale, reverse, roll down to the floor, palms face up. Arms skim the floor, circle back behind your head, arms to the ceiling, rolling right up, sitting tall, repeat. So exhale, curl back. Inhale, arms circle. Exhale, abs engage, roll up, inhale, sit tall, rolling down and back, arms circle, reach, rolling up, lengthening tall. One more time, arms in this direction. Pausing up, we're going to reverse. So still roll back, arms arc to the ceiling, behind your head, circle wide to the toes, rolling up, lengthening tall, rolling back. Feet stay heavy and down. Really important, we're moving from the center. No strain in the back, in the hips, in the neck or throat. One last time through, here we go. Rather than rolling all the way down, roll part way down, bring the hands in close, elbows wide. Rotate to one side, exhale. Inhale, back center. Exhale, rotate second side. Inhale, center, pause. Curl down a little bit more. Rotate one side and center, rotate second side and center, pause, curl down a little bit more, rotate one side. This should be challenging to the second. Center, rolling up, reach your arms forward, roll all the way down one time, reach your arms behind your head, reach your arms right up to the ceiling, and rolling up. Repeating the sequence. So roll down partway, pause. Bring your hands closer into your body. Rotate to one side, center, second side, center, curl down partway. Rotate one side, center, second side, center, a little bit more. One more time through. Roll all the way down, reach arms up towards the ceiling. Let your arms stay heavy in the shoulder socket, so no strain in the shoulders and chest, in other words. Firm the arms, press down into the feet, inhale. Exhale, press the arms down, curl up. Lower back down, arms ceiling. Exhale, push arms down, curl up. Lower down, arms ceiling. Breathing out. And in. Now lift one leg up, toes tap down. Same leg lifts up, and toes tap. One more time, leg up. Replace the foot, switch sides. Opposite leg lift, toes tap. Exhale. Inhale. One last time. Arms to the ceiling, both feet down, soften arms into the shoulder sockets. Exhale, lift both legs to tabletop, squeeze the legs together. Curl the pelvis towards you, roll it down. Pelvis towards you and down. Breathing out and in. Trying to keep shoulders and collarbones wide. Control in the abs. 3 and 2. Last one. Very nice. Legs come to tabletop, palms face in towards one another. Inhale, arms open across the shoulders, they hover. Exhale, close. Inhale, exhale, close. This should not be straining at all on the shoulders or neck. Using abs to hold the legs in place. And this shouldn't be too terribly challenging for the arms because they are light weights. 2 more times. Pause. Palms face the thighs. Bend the elbows wide. Push back up. Bend wide. Push up. Breathing in and out. Keeping shoulders down on the mat. 2 and 1. Very nice. Replace the feet down on the floor. Take them about as wide as your hips. Press your arms down into the mat. You can keep hold of the weights. We're just going to keep them down. And rather than pelvic curl, pelvic lift. Exhale, lift hips up, lower hips down. Push the mat down, hips and lower. Breathing out and in. Engaging into the back of the legs firmly. Back of the arms strongly pressing down into your mat as well. Just 3 more. 3 and 2. Last one. Very nice. Bring yourself up. Straighten the legs if possible, sitting nice and tall. Hands come right near the shoulder. We're going to go into rowing 3. So reach your arms long. Knuckles tap down. Arms reach all the way up to the ceiling. Circle wide. Bend the elbows. Repeat. Reach. Knuckles tap. Inhale, arms up. Circle wide and bend. Reach to tap. All the way up, circle, flex your feet, hands near the hips. We're going to mix it up. Breathe out, bend your spine forward, extend your arms. Roll the spine up, stack the spine tall, arms open wide, repeat. Bend the spine. Rolling the spine up, massaging the spine, arms open. One last time. Rolling forward, rolling up, arms open. Allow yourself to sit cross-legged, arms stay open. Close the arms like you're hugging a big tree, open the arms. Close the arms, hug a big tree, and open. Breathing out and in. No work in the neck and the upper shoulders. Want the underneath the armpits to hold the arms here. Move the arms for you. One last time. Keep the arms open. Switch the cross of the legs. Pivot forward just slightly. You may want to choose not to do this next one with weights. Take the weights near the temples, your temples. Open the elbows wide. Extend the arms and bend. Breathing in and out. This is a lot of work for the arms, for the abs, and for the upper back. Just 2 more times. 2. One last time. 1. Very nice. Sit up tall. Take the weights off to the side. We're going to do rowing 1 and 2 without the weights. So squeeze the legs together. Knuckles come in towards you. Curl yourself back part way. Arms open across from the shoulders. Dive forward. Arms reach back behind. Hook at your thumb crease if you can. Reach arms up. Circle arms around. Stretch. Roll up. Knuckles in. We repeat. Curl and roll back. Inhale. Push arms. Dive forward. Hook, lift. Circle high, stretch. Rolling up. Knuckles in. Last time. Curl, roll back. Arms. Push. Hook, lift. Circle, stretch. Sit up tall, bicep curl here. So still no weights. Pivot yourself back. Pause, reach, and extend up over your thighs. Rolling spine up, bicep curl. 2 more times. Pivot back, reach, and extend up. Bending, rolling up, bicep curl. Pivot back, reach, and extend up. Sitting tall. Sit cross-legged once again. Palms to face up. bend the elbows, extend. So with or without the weights, I'm choosing with. The elbow joint stays in the same position. We're just simply bending and extending. Making this easier, elbows can come closer to the floor, okay? So you decide how much work you're putting into this. 2 more times, 2. Keep the elbows bent. Now a little press up and level. Up and level. Breathing out and in. Abs stay pulling in. We're almost there. Pause. Switch the cross of the legs once again. Open arms to close. You can release the weights at any time. We want the arms to feel work and not the neck. Keep breathing through. Maybe you close your eyes to get through. This should be challenging. When it's challenging, that's right where we want it. 2 more times. 2. Now keep arms open. Last set here. Pull elbows down and level. Pull elbows down and level. Underneath the armpits is where you're feeling this work. 2 more times. 2 and 1. Very nice. Take those weights down. Lay onto your side. Long arm. Gonna let the arms rest for a minute. Lift your top leg just parallel to the floor. Bottom knee can stay bent. Top leg lifts and little circles here. Breathing in to breathing out. Reverse the direction. Breathing in to breathing out. Bend the knee in towards your chest. Bring the feet together. Open top thigh, lower down. Open top thigh, lower down. Breathing out to in. We're going to do the same spiral open and close motion with the arm in just a little bit. So just feel how the leg right now is spiraling open, closing shut, and your pelvis, this area right here, is staying really still. Just 2 more times. 2 and 1. Leg stays down. Take hold of one weight with your top hand. Open arm to close. Open arm to close. Now your elbow, I want it lifted up off your waist, so your elbow is not going to touch your shirt. Again, you're going to try to keep the elbow in the same spot and just pivot around that elbow. Breathing out and in. For 3 and 2. One last time. Very nice. Bend the top knee, take your foot behind you, extend the bottom leg. You're going to take the weight onto the inner thigh and just use your hand so the weight doesn't roll off. Lift inner thigh up and down. Inner thigh up and down. So just adding a little bit more work for the inner thigh. Again, any of the work that we do with the weight, you can do the same exact work without the weight. You decide your level of intensity. 2 more times. Now keep the leg lifted, lower half to lift, lower halfway to lift, breathing in to out. Keep moving with that weight. 2 more times. Very nice. Let that leg lower on down. Lay onto your second side. So we'll start once again without utilizing the weight. The bottom leg is bent, top leg straight, and circles with your top thigh, breathing in to breathing out. Reverse the direction of the circles. Rest the body, trying to stay very still as the leg is circling. Bend the knee, feet come together. Open the thigh to close. So it's a spiral action, open to close. Using the breath. What areas of the body are working that you can release? What areas of the body aren't working that you can engage? Center body, keep that engaged. Outer thigh, keep that engaged. 2 to 1. Very nice. Bend the top leg, extend. Totally lied. Taking hold of the weight, rotate open to close. Rotate open and close. Breathing out and in. So again, elbow is not resting on the body. It's just hovering above the waist. You're spiraling around the arm. You may even want to pick your head up and make sure that this area right here is staying really still. Just that rotation that we're after. 2 more times. 1 last time. Now go ahead, bend the top leg, extend the bottom leg, weight on the inner thigh to lift and lower. Breathing out and in. This is an exercise where you may actually want a heavier weight. Legs tend to be a little bit stronger than arms. So if you wanted to get a little bit more sensation in the inner thigh, you can use a heavier weight for this leg lift. Continuing to breathe on through. Keep that thigh lifted this time, lower partway down to lift. Half to lift, breathing in and out. Almost there for 3 and 2 and 1. Very nice. Let that weight come off. Coming on to your hands and knees on the mat. Press down into the top of the shins. Take just one weight behind your knee. Let the opposite weight go behind the opposite knee, okay? So one leg is going to stay still, right where it is. Hug the opposite heel in towards the buttocks. And exhale, lift thigh up, lower thigh down. Exhale, thigh up and down. Breathing out and in. So the only thing moving is the leg. Breathing out to in. Two more times. Now keep your thigh lifted, lower half to up, half to up. You should be feeling this in the back of the leg and not the spine or back muscles. So center body really pulling in. So the only movement, only work we're experiencing is the leg. 2, 1. Replace the thigh, press evenly into both shins. Pull opposite heel in towards the buttocks. Exhale, lift leg up and down. Breathing out and in. Finding the stable motion with the thigh. Deep breath to get you through. 2. Keep thigh lifted. Lower partway to up, lower to lift. Because we have the weight, we want to make sure we're lifting and not swinging. So really engage base of the gluteals, hamstring to lift up and down. 2. And then replace that thigh. Very nice. Take hold of both weights in your hands. So the hands can be on the weights. Shins press down. Reach and lift one arm up. Weight taps down. Lift one arm up to tap down. Breathing out and in. This is a very challenging motion, making sure, again, we're still staying stable in center body. 2 more times, 2 to 1. Replace the weight, switch sides, opposite arm, lift, weight taps. Breathing out and in. Not only will you experience work in the working arm, but because we're trying to stay really still in center body, you'll feel that center body activation. 2 more, 2 for 1. Very nice. Replace the hand. Going back to the first arm. Open arm across from the shoulder, weight taps down. Arm trying to stay relatively straight. There's a teeny tiny bend in the elbow, just so we're not hyperextending or locking the joints. Keep breathing through. We're almost there for 2. Last one. Replace the weight. One side left to go. Lift to lower. Find the lift. No momentum. Find your strength instead. Two more for 2 and 1. Very nice. Take those weights off to the side. Walk your hands forward. Press and lengthen back into child's pose. Keep your thighs parallel. Exhale, round your spine up. Coil the pelvis. Inhale, extend your spine. Pull up with your abs. Sit right back into child's pose. Lengthen your spinal column. Exhale, rounding up through. Inhale. Exhale, coil on back. One more time through, rounding. Extending. Coil back. Very nice. Having a seat on your mat. Let your legs swing in front of you. We're just going to do a few rolling like a balls. Let's grab behind the thighs for where we're going. Really have your spine nice and long. Inhale, roll back. Exhale up. Inhale back. Exhale up. Coming up, extend the legs. Bend the knees, roll back. Coming up, extend the legs. Bend the knees, roll back. Coming up, to extend, to bend. Roll back. Just one last time. Reach your arms forward, reverse, roll down. Arms skim. This is the very first exercise we did. We're just doing it without the weights. Rolling up. One more time in this direction. And rolling up. Reverse. So roll yourself back. Arms arc ceiling. Arms open. Rolling up. Lengthen. Rolling down back. Arms arc ceiling. Open. Reach and lengthen. Allow yourself to stay upright. Sitting cross-legged if you'd like. Eyes to close. Take some breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Allow yourself to breathe deeper. Inhale. Exhale. Slow down the breathing. Let your mind come at ease. Sometimes with new challenges, the mind starts to race, gets a little frantic. Settle it right now. Know the more often you come back to the sequence, your body and mind will adapt and accept and make positive changes. You can do this. As you continue breathing, allow the eyes to open. And hopefully in particular today, your arms are feeling very engaged. We focus a little bit more on arm work, but we got the abs working as well, the back working, and the legs. I hope that you have a beautiful day and can join me on the mat soon.